scrimmage here for Fear.
That's what
Jack
it was.
not quite getting seen out.
Oh. Oh.
Smithy already has a ward. He wants to put it. Manticore Cloud actually going to use his instead. Smithy going to save his for some jumps.
Because that's what you got to do. Save for the jumps. Let's get everybody lined on.
I'm going to have to deduct 1 point from Fear because Zuna leveled up his Mystic Shot already. You should actually be saving so that you can
might need
Arcane Shift if you need it. Oh. Boy gets the ward down, but he has vision of the ward. So that's fine for Fear. They know that it's been early warded top.
Oh, Muffin
that's
Cutie.
not fine for Fear.
He's dead. It's not. Oh, first blood to Jackie.
For Fear. So the flash down bottom means that they're going to be that much more vulnerable. And Amumu is actually really good with early ganks. He's got a great gap closer followed up with a stun. So Muffin's going to have to play a lot more defensively.
So, just a bad start there, and you give the money over to Evelyn, which always hurts just a little bit. Obviously, Jackie not going to have time to make it back to the base. But it's one of those things, first blood happens. It went on to a support, so it's not like the jungler got killed and is going to lose any time. Flashes being spent there. As soon as he's playing a dangerous game, there is a cloakable person in there. It's going to hit him with the shot, and hey, he didn't get Arcane Shift, so he was able to do that and reveal Jackie.
Yeah, and so now both flashes are down for this lane. Zuna's out of luck as well as Muffin, and that flash was he only had to burn that because he leveled up Mystic Shot before the level 1 team fight, and he didn't save it. He could have used Arcane Shift right there if he had been saving his level 1 ability. But this top lane is actually really vulnerable right now, and Saint's already looking to take advantage of that.
It's going to come up and be as annoying as humanly possible. Get the binding down. Bandage
Both of them
toss.
missed, though. So that's
Does miss, yeah. But he's going to be okay. And St. Vicious is going to have to go away. And, I mean, it's a Mumu. You got some help with the blue buff, so it shouldn't slow him down too much. He's going to head back home. Didn't waste too terribly much time, but, you know, you don't really want to waste time. Do still have Void Boy hanging out in mid lane. Zuna being annoying. Had Lee Sin taking a little look over there. He's just going to get a ward down.
Yeah, they don't want to do that early of a tower dive. Smithy, you should probably calm down a tiny bit. Oh, never mind.
In trouble. Void Boy, he's got to buy himself a little bit of time. Void Boy's going to be okay. Can Muffin Cutie do anything here? How long are his cooldowns? Exhaust. Muffin Cutie just wants to answer it back. Does he have anything? Nothing but auto attacks. Gets a little poke with the plant and nothing else. They can't answer it back. So that's 2 early kills over to Curse. And Zuna gets himself into trouble playing well forward without that flash and underestimating that damage output that Elise was capable of.
Very, very late exhaust from Muffin right there. He did not burn that in the level 1 fight. There was no reason for him to save it.
Yeah, so it's just
that's all I have to say about that.
Yeah, I was letting all that soak in, man. That was like a Jerry Springer's final thought of the day. He's gonna hop over to Muffin Cutie, and Void Boy gonna get started up on the plant lady, and Muffin Cutie not super quick to run away here. He's buying time for Zuna to come back, and it's just going to give 9 Jackie time to come over. Hate Spike to finish it off, and down goes the plant. Can he add anything on? Jackie actually getting Zuna into trouble. What happened to Fear?
It's mostly Muffin right now. He's on tilt or something because he is really having a very rough game, causing a lot of problems. As Smithy does come in, they want to answer back.
Stun lands onto Zuna at range. Man Cloud's there. Well, they're both going to back from Curse as they don't want to get dove. Man Cloud swings up from mid with the roam going on. It's a chance for him to get back down there and get some farm going before Evelyn makes it back out to lane. But right now, a 1.4k gold lead. Not insurmountable, but a very shaky start for Fear, and hopefully they get it together.
Yeah, a lot of early problems caused here, mostly by the plant lady. But meanwhile, down bottom, Psycho Squid is doing a great job in this 1 versus 2. Even though it's a Nunu blood-boiled lane, because he started out with blue buff, and he is Olaf, he was able to use that undertow to great effect, clearing out the waves. And look at his tower. It's just pristine for a 2 versus 1 lane with no help. That's unheard of.
So, hopefully Muffin will get his stuff together. Down bottom, like you said, very nicely done by the Squid. But hey, man, turn it to Curse's point of view. It's 2-0-0 now on Evelyn. Is behind a little bit on the CS, so that's going to allow Mandatory Cloud to keep pace pretty nicely. Mobo Boots already on Jackie, which means he's going to be able to make trips down to bottom lanes very, very quickly. Once he shoves the lane over, he's going to be feeling pretty good. Got a kill onto Elise, and that's always problematic running into the late game when it's Void Boy, because that guy's a playmaker on Elise, so much so that people just don't ever want to let him get Elise. But hey, Fear decided there were other problems that they needed to ban out this time, and they were able to pick up a pretty nice looking set of people. They got a Mumu, they got Elise, they got Nunu. It's a good set of AoE slows there, AoE, the ultimate, and then the giant Absolute Zero for moments.
Good call by Mandatory Cloud. He called out the missing Evelyn, and just then Zuna and Muffin backed off, as they should. So nothing for Jackie there. He is going to put a ward over here though. So they are going to have vision of the race for Smithy, and he's kind of behind. He's only level 4 right now. St. Vicious is actually already level 5, even with the failed ganks that have been happening.
Psycho Squid doing a nice job keeping his tower in good shape. Up top lane, could say the same for Void Boy, as not only is he playing mid lane with both Fear top lane members playing way back, his turret's pretty much in pristine condition.
Yeah.
Coming around, and got both Muffin Cutie and Zuna playing it back. Waiting for the lane to come on over.
I mean, the early death there is just a destruction for a 2-on-1 lane, because Void Boy was able to get the early level 6. Once he's level 6, he can even bully these two. Now he's going to have to run because he gets vision of Smithy. So he's still going to be fine up here, and there's nothing that they can do to him right now.
Terrifying that he is level 6 to their level 4, and they're just terrified to go forward onto him. Just a single Q getting dropped on the Zuna, doing a ton of damage, and the Squid doing what he can to keep this tower alive, but it's not going to be too much longer before they're able to push in on that. They've got it down to half health, and they're starting to really get the damage down. So how much longer can he keep it standing? It's got 7 minutes and 40 seconds ticked off the clock, 3 kills to none. It is just a little over 1,000 gold. So they've held on there. The CS number's looking good in mid lane. The AD carries, that one's going to go over to Curse, as Cop is sitting at 66 CS versus the 43 on Zuna, but of course he's playing quite scared indeed. Olaf doing a great job though, 49 CS versus the 26 on Elise. Elise not necessarily needed big money to get the job done, but Amumu way out front there, 40 CS to 28 and an assist, and Lee Sin has not exactly been the effervescent breath of fresh air, wind, and happiness that we would like to see. He hasn't been out to the lane too often, and they got good ward coverage down here, so might try to sneak in for a lane gank. Looks like he will. Lane's pushing over, going to rappel up into the sky, hop on over to some critters, and Smithy's just going to take up his position in the brush. Void Boy just going for it. There's nobody to back it up here, so Void Boy getting himself into trouble. Gets bound up, Void Boy flashing away. Q is going to land, Smithy in there to put some damage on. Takes out a couple of shots, walks it away, and gives Zuna one back.
Wow, they finally get Void Boy, and that is exactly what they needed, because Squid actually had to use his teleport already in that bottom lane to get back and keep the tower up. So there's no teleport going to be available for Olaf, and this is going to be a free dragon.
Going to grab that dragon. They are going to get top outer turret in response. Taking their time with it. Olaf wants to go in there. Jackie's just going to come running in at full speed to chase him off. He walks away. Curse gets the dragon and keeps things at a 800 gold. We'll just call it 1,000 gold lead there. The Squid going to help ManCloud get himself a blue. ManCloud got himself a blue. He's going to waddle on back to the lane. They get that top outer turret, which means they can pull the lane switch if they want. Do have Ez coming down bottom, so they're going to do that 3v2 thing, what they did last time, which worked out pretty well for them. We'll see if they can get one put over on Curse. Cop going to try and get into the lane as quickly as possible, but they're playing very, very tentative here, as they know top lane is nowhere to be seen.
Yeah, this could be good. Oh, now they definitely know.
Yeah, ult coming
He has
across
Ghost available.
way early. Squid going on to Cop. He's going to get the slow to start it. Getting that one to cleanse. Is it going to be enough? He needs one more axe, so Squid can pull this one off. He needs an axe. He gets it. It's not quite enough. Zuna and Muffin Cutie get there just too late. Squid. Oh, I thought that axe was going to do him in for sure.
Yeah, the exhaust reduced the damage just enough so that the axe wasn't able to finish him off. But Zuna with the ultimate, that Ezreal ultimate tipped him off, and that was way too early. They were still leagues out from that tower, and really all they had to do was wait and get a little bit closer before Psycho Squid could pop his ultimate and his ghost, and that could have been a kill. but the Ezreal ultimate coming out super early just tipped him right off.
So, you know, in danger of condescending to Muffin, that's when you spend it fast. Right there. So still 1,000 gold difference there as everybody walks away clean. Coming towards the turret, but Cop's back out and ready for action. Everybody getting gooed on, so they're going to back it away. And not going to be any tower damage laid down here. Take a look at that bottom outer turret. Still standing, and it's got 370 health on it, so it'll take a couple of shots. Looks like Zuna, in spite of their early troubles up top lane, he and Muffin should be able to keep pace pretty well here. Cop's just going to get started up on him. He goes down. Nicely done there by Fear as they just say, you know what? I'm sick of getting picked on.
Yeah.
Muffin Cutie
Okay,
got to make
now,
good there. Really
since we've been mean to Muffin, we got to give him props. So Mandatory Cloud's getting in a whole bunch of trouble.
Down to half health, he flashes out, but they're just going to keep following it in. Jackie's doing the work that he can. He's got to flash out. Doesn't know. Ult was spent earlier. Not even worth asking. Element's going to go on to Zuna here. He's running up towards mid lane. He's got friends there. Are they going to give him a place to stay? They might not. Zuna going to hop forward. Absolute zero. Nothing doing. They take him down. Oh. Sad, sad day as there were just too many members of Curse in that close, and they knew they were in that close, so ends up trading back 5 kills to 2 overall. A turret in favor of Fear is going to keep them still within about 1,500 gold all told. Void Boy pushing Psycho Squid away, and again, Psycho Squid doing a good job there of respecting that Void Boy is a very tough man to 1v1.
Yeah, and that was actually a really good gank by St. Vicious with the blind bandage over the side to get Mandatory Cloud just as he was going out of vision. Comboing out with the ultimate, and they were actually able to bait, Elements was able to bait another kill out of Zuna.
Squid and Void Boy are going to be standing on top of each other. Void Boy gets the startup that he wants, and Squid's going to have to go on the run. Repel over to him, and in comes Smithy. Jackie's to the side, gets a little shield on Psycho Squid. Psycho Squid going to do what damage he can. Nothing doing, and going to send a nice little Q right between the pair. They will get nothing back for that one. It's going to push it out towards 2,000 gold.
Yeah, the problem right now for Fear is that they keep on getting picked off. Everyone's trying to one-on-one, and they're a little bit on the back foot at the moment. Curses just has too much money right now, so they need to start grouping. They did get that early top tower, so they've got the map advantage, and they need to push it into another objective, namely this bottom turret.
Yes. Cop's sending the minions on over. OP, I know.
Looks like they are swinging around, but a very good ward over here, and the Tribush is going to see Smithy.
He's going to hang out. Hopefully he doesn't spend too much time.
Yeah, that's going to keep St. Vicious to come around for his counter gank. The only thing is Psycho Squid standing on a ward as well.
So all of this...
Everybody's standing on wards here. Elements just has it covered.
Yeah. It's, where does he get that kind of money? That's just crazy. I mean, yeah, it's a sight stone. Red sight stone. Psycho Squid now in a 3v1 kind of situation. Feeling pretty good about it. Does walk away with his life. And they're going to come on over and work this primary objective. Can't get any peace though, so they're gonna have to walk it away. Fear disengaging as Jackie comes down. Void Boy was kind of trending towards the river there. It's just gonna be Man Cloud hanging out in mid doing his thing. He's 123 CS up over 99, but it's 302 on the kill death assist count versus 010. So Evelyn not slouching by any stretch of the imagination. We saw how much of a terror Jackie in even a pretty okay position can be in a team fight.
Yeah, Mentor Cloud actually not going to do any hanging out. He's going to try and keep this spider in check going top here, but Void Boy could easily dive if he lands that stun. The cocoon.
So he leaves. He's like, alright, I made it of bones. Spiders aren't interested in bones. I mean, they keep a stack of bones so that other people who are coming in know that they kill and eat people. But they're not interested in bones to begin with.
Yeah, I agree.
I contributed 6-2. The kill count overall, 15 minutes off the clock. Curse has a lot of momentum right now, but like you said, it's a lot of fear walking in, getting killed, trying to 1v1, doing things like that.
So, I mean, even though they do have that map advantage, they really have to play defensively here, and Cop's going to put a lot of pressure on the Muffin.
They do manage to take Cop extremely low. Squid on to Void Boy. He's going to get that axe down. Stun lands. Void Boy wants to follow it up. Adds a little bit of damage on. But Cop going to make it through that one. St. Vicious was following it up. He had Nijaki swinging down, and he is able to spend a lot of time off the lane. Obviously, that's going to allow Karth to farm it on up, but he's able to swing back up. Got those Mobo boots very, very quick indeed. He's 302, which is nothing to sneeze at.
Saint wants to steal this, it looks like. He's aiming for a bandage toss right now.
He's going to try and get it. Squid in trouble up top. That's
going
to be St. Vicious grabbing it. He's running low, however, gets kicked on over. Absolute zero. Doesn't get Smithy. Smithy away. Can't get close enough for the hate spike. Jackie going to hop in. Double kill for him. Do have Zuna still doing work. Triple kill. Was it double kill right there? Might make it a triple here as Jackie's going to fall. Triple kill for Ezreal, and then Cog's going to come in and grab one. So it goes 3 for 3 overall with the Dragon pickup for Saint. Curse going to keep themselves out front by about 3,000 gold, but now 5-3-0 on Ezreal. Every single kill on Fear belonging to him.
Cloud's in trouble. Oh my god.
He's down at half health. Just going to walk straight into Void Boy. He was on an auto move right there. Didn't even start turning around until he was basically dead. He goes down to Void Boy without any kind of fight whatsoever, and that's going to press the lead towards 4,000 gold. 10-5 now the kill count.
Yeah, he was on auto farm mode. He's really the only hope for Fear right now. Karthus is at 150, so he's fine. He has a very early Rod of Ages. You rush that even before his boots, so it's almost halfway stacked, or it is halfway stacked already. His Rod of Ages is going to be paying dividends really quickly here, and so the AoE from Karthus is really what Fear is going to have to bank on.
Zuna in pretty decent shape, but everybody else, yeah, just not looking that great. At least 121 CS, 311. Olaf 98 CS and 010. Nightjackie just going to go on the run, short on that axe as he wants to try the fight on. Not going to get it. 84 CS in the jungle for Amumu to 88. 014 to 016 on the kill death account. Kill death assist count with Lee Sin behind.
Yeah, and the chase right there, good idea for them to turn around because Eve is almost as bad to chase as Singed. She can put out a lot of damage while running away with her Qs. Oh, Minotaur Cloud in trouble again.
Oh, he's going to get ulted under. Smithy's here, though. Can he get Nijackie away from him or at least keep him okay long enough? Psycho Squid comes down. They got the Karth ult. Is it going to be enough for Jackie? Jackie gets picked up. Down goes Olaf, and down goes Lee Sin right there. Curse just got the moves as they go 3 for 1, losing Jackie, but picking up Smithy, Psycho Squid, and Mandatory Cloud for their trouble. Just getting in there a little too late to try to keep Mandatory Cloud alive, and a very, very tenacious play by Nijackie means that he picks up a little bit before he goes down.
Yeah, the roaming for Fear right now is really not working out. Even though they got the early turret, they should still be playing defensively. Almost every member is behind. And even though Mandatory Cloud is pretty farmed on Karthus, he's still not a skirmisher. Karthus is a terrible skirmisher. He's all about AoE and team fighting.
So, about, 1,800 gold behind. In that mid lane, Cutie caught, and down he goes.
Void Boy deserved that one. That was a very nice shot, I have to say. And it looks like the pressure from Curse is going to be turned up to 10 right now.
Absolutely.
11. Forget 11. It. They're going to 11.
Ball. They don't even go that high. That's crazy.
I just did it.
That's like giving 110%.
Look at Void Boy. He's definitely at 11.
Void Boy straight in. As ult comes across, hits Cop. And Curse, I mean, just keeping the pressure up. Teleport in for Psycho Squid may have been for naught. They're trying to chase it down. Big goo trail rolls across the middle of the lane. He's going to continue chasing after this. But he is going to get nothing except a bunch of CS.
Jackie actually not going for the early DFG build on Eve that we see a lot for assassination attempts. He's going straight spell penetration and home guard boots. And like I said, I'm not quite a big fan of the hard, flat penetration builds anymore. I think you almost need to mix in that percentage-based penetration now that they've nerfed the flat pen because of the way that it works with percentage-based. And Jackie's still, he's coming around for a kill here, but there's a lot of people. They got him sandwiched. It's going to be a 3-on-3. Yeah, Jackie pulls out.
I don't know. He's going to have to walk away from that one. He did a very similar build last time where he got Zhonya's first and then ended up going DFG after Zhonya's, after Zhonya's Hourglass. So he could just hop into the middle. And that Zhonya's really paid itself off because he would just strike a pose perfectly. Like twice he did that and managed to get away with it when he should have died. Especially with the MF ult sliding across. That's not going to be an issue this time, obviously. But it was fun to watch. I was annoyed with how good he was getting in those Zhonyas. I was just like, oh, you're supposed to die. Top outer turret goes down to Void Boy, and it's going to go 3 turrets to 1. All the outer turrets taken care of, and Curse just exuding a whole lot of pressure. Map control, not even worth talking about.
Yeah, I mean, even though it started out in Fear's favor, it is no longer in their favor. All of the outer turrets are down, and Curse, all they have to do is close those vice grips. Voidboy with his patented Sunfire build on any one top lane is getting very tanky right now. He's got his dual spell penetration, and if he's close to Jackie as well, then that's actually going to help out Voidboy a lot too. Since that Abyssal Scepter does have a pretty nice range. It was nerfed a little bit, but Jackie's going to be right in the middle of the fight anyway, so he should be getting every member.
He patented that build? He
Board
patented the
Sunfire Cape on anybody top, yeah.
He's got that patented.
He goes Katarina, Sunfire Cape.
We're gonna have to keep an eye out on that, man. It's because what if somebody builds that? We're gonna have some serious litigation issues here. Curse has that kind of money.
Oh yeah, they're that's why he joined.
Oh, little late. Sorry.
The and opposite. Say it's the thought that counts with those dragon steals on Ezreal ults.
Those are the best. Any steal, I like it.
I like the attempt here, at least by Smithy, going team player mode, grabbing up the Aegis, because they really need every advantage that they can get for a team fight. Oh, Voidboy really wants to make this steal happen. Smithy, is it going to be your life or just a red buff? Ah, he gets nothing.
Now he's going to go stand on a pink ward. Great ward coverage here by Curse is really allowing them to keep on top of everything. Roll down mid lane.
Wow, Cop hits really hard. That was a crit on Zuna, takes him down almost a third life.
Lost a fourth of it real quick. They're going to continue pushing on towards mid-inners.
Yeah.
Pops it, draws the ire of the turret, and Smithy trying to go that tanky direction. They're going to get Cop caught up in a binding, get a little bit of damage put down onto him, but Cog still already looking scary. I mean, look at that attack speed. Blood boil. Scary, scary thing indeed.
I'm excited for this because this is going to be an all-out team fight between both. Everyone has all summoners up and all ultimates up. So there's going to be no excuses after this. If you lose this...
Just go ahead and drop the forfeit /FF. But that's all she wrote for you. Going to get the knock-up bumping cutie ults. Only good on the elements. Voidboy going to come in from the side. Grabs 3 in the St. Vicious ult. Smithy's the first one off the field. To the back of the fight go Jackie and Cop. They pick up Karthus miles away from the rest of the fight. He drops the ultimate out. Nobody picked up with that one. 2 for none. Nearly gets Cop. Zuna barely walks away with his life, and Cop's going to be able to get himself back to healthfulness pretty much instantaneously off of a couple of minions. He's in good shape, or at least good enough to stay in the front. Down goes mid-inner, and they're going to walk it away.
Yeah, easy turret right there, and then they can also push the Baron if they really want it. Looks like Sen's going to recall instead. Safer call is just a ward up and heal up, and then return to Baron with an Oracle's, do the old dance, and force Fear to be the ones making the move into darkness there.
But whoever wants to do that, who wants to do the safe, smart thing? That's crazy. 11,800 gold, or not 11,000 gold lead. I was right the first time. My brain tried to catch up with me, but I was already on sync, you know.
I'd say now is the time for them to start selling off their flasks. Like, there's a lot of crystalline flasks still on
that's 90 gold they could get back.
Right now, it's all about the all-in team fights, and Crystal Flask is not going to help you that much. It's actually better just to have a regular potion because it will heal you for more than just a charge from a crystalline flask.
It's 100 for health and 40 for
yeah.
man.
So I mean, you get mana from it all at the same time, but it's less quick
not that much.
with the life. So they're gonna be a kind of a CLG strategy right here that they were known for, is splitting the team up, at least 2 or 3 mid, and then the rest of them on Baron. They do get the early lead here, and Smithy waiting for his chance. Let's see if he can go in here blind and just nab Baron.
Well, he's Lee Sin, so he kind of has to.
Ho ho!
Ezreal ult across, not going to be good for a steal, and Smithy's going to die. There we go.
Alright, that's toast. Next game, please.
Just might as well, right? GG call from Zuna. Looks like they're going to go ahead and drop.
Oh yeah. Hey, for once they actually agreed.
Yeah. It was. They just weren't. It's one of those things where you spend 10 minutes getting literally nothing to go your way. You kind of have to go. Okay, let's just. We're not going to turn this one around. That Baron steal would have been fun, and it might have given us some hope. But as it is, 10K goal behind 25 minutes. Too heavy a weight. Curse comes back, and we're going to go to a game 3 of set 1. Fear still only needs 1 to shut out the entire tournament and take home $1,200. But hey, I don't know that Curse is going to let him do that. Curse coming back alive. It's now 1-1, so Fear needs a game.
Yeah,
Here
I
to
win
win it,
at
and Curse
that
needs one
point
to go
you're
to the second
what
set.
is it, 18-6, and
Yes.
you're versus a Nunu Cog. That's the ultimate late game. Karthus is great late game, but he's got nothing on a blood-boiled Kog'Maw.
Absolutely. And Cog, not even that huge. 115, 224 CS, making him big. But, I mean, he got his money off of CS. Voidboy and Nijaki earned it the old-fashioned way, 516 on Voidboy and 827 on Nijaki. Both of them sub-200 CS, but more than making up for it there with Jackie capping out 10.6K.
When you're playing Evelyn or some sort of assassin middle and you get first blood, your eyes just light up. That's the perfect start. And so if Jackie had messed that up, it would be on him.
He did their best.
All right, so it is tied up now, 1-1. Curse needs to win this to stay in it, right?
Curse needs to win it to stay in it. Fear needs to win it to not have to play another set. Curse, if they win this, will go to a second best of 3 set, at which point the first person to 2 wins. Fear can win it right here if they just manage to pick a better team composition. It was very scary indeed. I mean, Jackie has had bad games on Evelyn, but it didn't feel like Karthus was the pick to make that happen.
Yeah. I mean, the only one I saw where Jackie was playing Evelyn was when he was up against ManCloud's Kha'Zix. And Kha'Zix he's just a terror.
Absolutely. And they got Elise as well. Uh-oh.
Wow, you declined.
I accepted, but I guess the game was full or something. Tell them to re-inv or give pass. Okay. Pass is the same as it ever was. There we go. It's a good standard password. That's what I make all my games with. Chat's bugged for me, so I can't tell them we're ready.
Yeah, we're ready.
If they ask,
I told them before you were even here.
Because the chat's bugged. So I can't talk to anybody. I'm going to be like, what was that crappy selection that you guys made, Fear? Come on. You were never going to beat Elise and Evelyn with Karthus and Wimpy Olaf. Again, it was one of those things I saw him picking. I was like, you guys are picking all the guys that you just beat. What are you doing?
They wanted to show them up.
You just beat that same team composition. Don't do what Donnie Don't does. Okay?
It's like those top lane matchups where Macnoon will destroy you when he's Jace and you're Olaf, and then he'll pick Olaf next time and you take Jace and he'll destroy you anyway. It's because it's Macnoon. He wants to make you look silly.
And then that's Macnoon, and I'm not saying Psycho Squid's not capable of doing that. I'm just saying it was it didn't happen. I think that's crazy talk. Grabbing Karthus. They're like, yeah, their Karthus didn't work out. We'll get him, and we'll go up against Evelyn with nobody to really help shut that down. Because the junglers have been a lot quieter lately. I mean, especially in the mid lane.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, though, that wasn't really a mid lane game. That was a Zyra.
Oh, right, yeah. I mean, Nijaki only had 8 kills. So he's the mid laner, It still counts. He did roll.
Zyra dropped a lot of that early game there, and so Fear was fighting an uphill battle that entire time because of the early game advantages that Zyra gave up.
It was a little bit frustrating because I really feel, that sort of there's that frustration just permeating the way that Fear played that whole game of just like, we got